Omega just released another Speedmaster. Just a couple of weeks ago, Omega launched the new Speedmaster. Basically, it's not a new Speedmaster as such. Not much has changed. So we all know the Speedmaster, and it's one of the most iconic chronographs within the watch industry. There are a couple of more, like the Daytona or the Carrera, but if you're talking about a chronograph, then the Speedmaster does come up quite a few times. And I've done a couple of videos on the Speedmaster. It's one of my favorite watches, and it's probably one of the best chronographs to style with watch straps, because it not only does have 20mm lugs, but also there's a huge community around Speedy Tuesday and styling the Speedmaster. Omega did something that they were teasing a while now. They implemented a white dial Speedmaster. So now we have the classic black dial Speedmaster Moonwatch Professional, and we have a white dial version of it. And it's not limited, actually. Spec-wise, nothing has changed apart from the dial color. We still have a 42mm case diameter. The watch is made out of steel. We have 20mm lugs. We have the 3861 hand-wound movement with 50 hours of power reserve. Basically, the whole aspect of the movement, the case design, its dimensions, how the watch works, everything is the same. And also the metal bracelet that comes with the watch is the same one that would come with the sapphire glass version. This is also very important. The white dial Speedmaster only comes with a sapphire crystal on top and on the bottom. So no Hasselite. Omega was contemplating implementing a white dial for a while now, with different limited editions that we've seen in the past. The most notable one, the Alaska Project. I think that this was the obvious way to go, implementing a white dial alternative to the classic black Speedmaster. And the fact that it's not a limited edition is just awesome. Beware though, there is quite the hype for the white version, so there might be some wait lists. Well, first of all, the white dial isn't just white, it's lacquered. And it has this kind of feel of an enamel white dial, which I personally really like. Usually, white dial watches are bigger on the wrist just because white invites more light and therefore has a bigger presence. But in this case, actually, I found that the white dial is way more subtle than the black version. I don't know why. And it felt good on my 16.5cm in circumference wrist. There's also one nice little hint. This watch is heavily inspired from the suits from the astronauts on the Alaska 1 project back from 1969, and there is a red tip on the chronograph hand. And obviously there's also the dot over 90. So Omega did everything right here, in my opinion. There will down the line be the option to choose different strap versions for the watch. So there's going to be rubber and leather in addition to the metal bracelet. There will be a link down below to the watch, so you don't have to worry. So overall, what do I think about the watch? Do I like it, and would I buy it? That's a hard question to answer. I like the watch. Don't get me wrong. I like the Speedmaster a lot, but I feel that the Speedmaster is going to be a watch that is going to be around for a very, very long time. There's no rush for me to buy one. The white dial really got me thinking. I think that this is probably, among all the chronographs, the most well-executed version of a white dial. We don't have any black on the dial, except from the indices and some details, but there are no black sub-dials and stuff like that, which I like. It's plain, simple, and we have some small little details, like the red tip on the chronograph hand. I like it. I like the look of the Speedmaster. It's a great, fantastic watch, and it's durable. With 50 meters of water resistance, I wouldn't take this watch for a swim, but it's a durable watch that you can wear on an everyday basis. And the fact that it has 20mm lugs is just amazing. For all the strap freaks out there, I'm really eager to see what kind of straps you're going to put on the White Dial Speedmaster. It's going to be awesome because you can play around with colors in a whole different kind of dimension. If I would buy a Speedmaster, I'd probably go down the route to buy a vintage piece with the legendary 3-2-1 movement, because I think that this speaks to me personally more, has more history, but still, you'd be missing out on all these modern properties. If there was a Speedmaster right now that I'd have to pick, it would probably be this one, because it's so plain, so simple, and yet very, very playful if you consider adding some straps to it. How do you like the watch? Put your comments down below. I'm really eager to get your opinions in. It would be fun. Let's have a conversation down in the comments. If you want to check out more shots of the watch, please do visit my Instagram. If you want to watch a couple of more videos on the Speedmaster, a strap guide, or something like that, well, here are 2 videos for you to check out. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.